Hello everybody, it is me, Mike, from the editing room. Just a quick note before this week's episode. It would appear that one of us forgot to press record on the audio. I'm going to let you have a little listen and see if you can decipher who that is. Enjoy the episode, and we'll be back to normal next week. This podcast contains strong language and adult themes, so just a warning for you if you're going to watch. Obviously, we're talking about horror films, so spoilers ahead.
Katie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
The hills have eyes.
Desert.
Caravan.
Gas station.
Radiation.
Severed ear.
Ruby.
Red hoodie.
Is there one called Goggle?
Yes.
Goggle.
Daddy.
The hills have
eyes.
Perfect. Hello everybody, I'm Mike Woodhams.
And I'm Katie Long, and welcome to You Scared Me.
The podcast where we should have just stayed on the main road. So Katie,
Hello.
how's your week been?
Done a few bits. Been to the zoo today.
Been to the zoo today and got pushed around in a wheelchair. Absolutely ridiculous.
I wasn't pushed.
What did you
I
do?
drove myself.
Did you have an electric wheelchair?
Yeah.
That is... Were the kids at the zoo or was it just you?
No, the kids were with me.
Don't say it like that. You go to the zoo on your own all the time.
Yes, but it's a Sunday. Family day. What have you done?
Well, I did a little safari last week.
See anything?
Yeah, animals. Like loads of them.
The big five?
Oh, yeah, the big five.
Do you know what they are?
Rhino. Rhino.
Yeah.
Lion.
Uh-huh.
Antelope.
No.
No, bison. Bison.
Yeah.
And leopard.
That's 4.
And elephant.
Yes.
I didn't see a leopard.
No, I've never seen a leopard in South Africa. They're difficult to spot during the day.
I did get to go quad biking though. We quad biked.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Basically had the same day then.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was driving it like a quad bike, to be fair. Wheelie. It had like a thing you could turn to turn the speed up, so I put it on max. I was one of those people that was driving on the road with it. So cars were like having to go round me.
How? Where did you take this wheelchair? Like out of the zoo?
No, Whipsonade. They've got roads in there.
But they're not real roads, are they? They're zoo roads.
Yeah, and I was going the maximum speed. 10 miles an hour.
Generally, yeah. Crazy. Shall we do it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, this week's film is The Hills Have Eyes, a 2006 American horror film directed by Alexandre Aja. It is a remake of the 1977 film of the same name by
Wes Craven.
By Wes Craven, who also did...
Scream?
Correct. And it stars Aaron Stanford, Kathleen Quinlan, Vinessa Shaw, Emilie de Ravin, Dan Bird, Robert Joy, and Ted Levine. Emilie de Ravin, where's she from?
Lost?
Correct.
Yeah.
And
The only thing I know her from.
I think she was also in Once Upon a Time.
What's that?
It's about, like, all the Disney stories have, like, come true, and there's, like, a little boy and stuff.
So you've watched that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not on anymore, but I did watch it at one point.
So we've watched the 2006 version.
We've watched the 2006 version. I think more because that is the version that we would have first been introduced to as well as children.
Yeah.
But you told me you got the inside scoop and went and watched the 1977 version, so you'll be giving us little nuggets all the way through.
Well, do you know, this is a favourite of mine, and it's taken us a bit longer in between recordings. We've had a 2-week gap for these as opposed to the one that we usually have. So with my spare time, I thought I'll just watch the 1977 version as well. Why not?
So Katie, do you think you could give us a quick overview?
Yeah. It's about a family who are en route to a vacation, taking a bit of a scenic route through the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst they're on the scenic route, they are attacked by people who live in the hills. And that's where the story takes us.
With eyes. Perfect.
They all have eyes.
They all have eyes. That was going to be the other name of the film. They all have eyes. Apart from the... Who is the one that doesn't have eyes and just has eye?
I didn't write down all their names.
I've got to be honest, I just heard some of the names, but didn't, like, write down who was who.
Well, Goggle's the only one that I've written down. There's another one, which I've named Bloaty Head.
There's one called Cyst.
No, there's not.
There is one called Cyst.
Really? Oh, Ruby.
Yo, Cyst. And there's Big Mama.
Yo, Cyst. Okay.
Okay. Should we make a start?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Perfect. So, tell us, how does the film open?
So the opening scene is a couple of guys testing the water, small stream next to a mine, importantly. And out of nowhere, one of them is attacked with an axe, and then the next thing you see is the two men being dragged off attached by chains to the back of a car.
Like a sort of wedding, like a sort of wedding thing.
Yeah, exactly. And at that point, I'm in.
Cute.
And then the opening credits is the 40s to the 60s.
Yeah.
Where there's like nuclear bombs exploding. I don't know how I describe the music. Oldie-fashioned music.
Music from the 40s and 50s.
Yeah. Mixed, and then it's mixed in with that kind of 40s ideal American lifestyle of the housewife in the kitchen and the adverts for all of the home appliances.
Yeah.
Which does sort of, it harks back to later on in some weird way.
But that is the opening.
It is.
It's very brief.
And then we meet our victims. So we've got the mum and the dad, Big Bob, and Ethel.
Yeah. Ethel.
That's quite an old lady name, isn't it?
It is an old lady name. And Big Bob is a prick.
Then in the car with them, you've got Bobby and Brenda, brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then riding in the camper van with no seatbelts whatsoever, just on a bumpy road. First, like, what the hell? Is their older sister, Lynn, and her husband, Doug, and their baby, Catherine.
Yeah.
How dangerous.
Yeah, and a litany of fucking animals, like a menagerie of animals with them.
Yeah, they've got their dogs, Beauty and Beast.
Oh, I didn't get that until you just said it.
Oh my god!
Very clever. Beauty and the Beast. Now, do you think this is intentional? Because when I first saw this family, they all still look like they're from the 70s.
Oh no, I didn't think that.
Do you not?
I guess Doug a bit.
Look, Doug's hair is shit. That's coming from me.
Doug looks like you circa 1996. Curtains.
Poor me, poor Doug. But yeah, I think some of them. But the whole vibe of it is a bit vintage, isn't it? Like they're in this kind of like old Airstream camper van, and
well, what I do love is when, I mean, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but when they break down, they put out the artificial lawn, then the awning over the top, and all the garden furniture. And I'm like, yes, I'll be having some of that.
And then the other thing, the camper van that they're in, like, I mean, Airstreams are big camper vans, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Well, the fact, like, are they all living in that? What the hell? Well, they arrive at the gas station, and I think the first thing just to say is American gas station, old guy with dodgy teeth, like shelves half empty.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to die.
Don't go. Everyone's going to die. Don't go.
It's the
go
sign.
Back the other way.
Also, outdoor toilet.
Well, outdoor but with walls.
Yeah, like an outhouse.
Because surely an outdoor toilet with walls is an indoor toilet.
And it's like one that you have to knock the sawdust down, that sort of thing, isn't it?
Like a Glastonbury toilet.
Yeah. Ugh. The worst ones.
I've got to be honest. Do you know, like, just talking about toilets.
Yeah.
And, like, when you're at Glastonbury and you go to those toilets and you're like holding your breath. But then...
Why are you holding your breath? Why don't you just breathe through your mouth?
Are you fucking mental?
If you just breathe through your mouth, you can't smell anything.
Don't smell it, just eat the poo particles. Don't smell the poo particles. Yes, you are, you're going... Kitty, that is literally what you were doing. That is! Look, that's science.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You tell me then. You tell me.
Yeah.
How is poo not going in your mouth if the smell of poo is there?
Because it's a smell.
Yeah, but a smell is just like... But a small... For example, say I'm cooking cookies in the oven, the smell are just cookie particles. Bits of the cookie.
You're not putting on calories from that, are you?
You might if you smelt enough.
No, you wouldn't. So you're telling me every time you farted in that attic, I've been eating your fart?
Correct.
Oh, God. Well, I'm glad you're doing it like this for a while.
Have you never wondered why you feel ill after those recordings?
I'm putting on calories from all the stuff that you've eaten.
But I would never. I would rather just deal with the smell rather than eat it.
Well, there's the difference between us.
Yeah. I smell shit, you eat shit.
I'm not eating it.
I'll get your knife and fork next time, shall I?
If I go into this toilet, breathe through my mouth, when I exit and go back into the fresh air, I'm not still tasting it. I'm not tasting it in any shape or form.
Your body's already consumed it.
No. If you eat a cheesecake crisp, when you 5 minutes after, you can still taste it.
Yeah.
It's not the same when you've gone to an outhouse.
Well, to TBC, I'll have someone from our team look into that.
Okay. Important conversations. Prior to this, we've seen the guy that works there a bit drunk, shouting at someone that you can't see, and he's been left a bag. And in the bag is loads of valuables that someone's left for him, but included in that is like a little, like a polystyrene burger case, and he opens it up, and inside that is the severed ear with all the earrings. So essentially, there's somebody leaving him gifts for something in return. That's what we've learnt at that point.
So he's sort of like a sort of prostitute, we gather.
For killings. He's a pimp. Yeah. A prostitute for killings. A pimp. Okay, fine. So he's now got a decision to make, whether to let these people go on their merry way or direct them to the shortcut, which he does. Ah,
yes, he does. And let me guess, they don't take the shortcut, right?
Of course they do.
Yeah, of course they do.
So off they go, off-roading. They're going along, and what's that thing that the police chuck out? To a stinger. Someone throws a stinger out. Yeah. Although it's not as sophisticated as that. It's just like spiky bits.
Spiky bits, yeah. But yeah, someone. We just see someone sort of throwing it across, don't we?
Yeah. They go over it. Tyre blows out. Big Bob loses control of the car, and they crash into a rock.
Big Bob.
And then they crash.
And then
dog escapes. What would you do if you had gone on this scenic route and your dog escaped your car?
I'd be fucking mortified.
Yeah. So the only person that chases the dogs is Bobby. All the rest of them are like, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. They're just dogs. They'll be back. I'd be with them.
Yeah, especially after a crash where they might be stressed out.
I mean, obviously, my dogs are very well behaved, so they would never do such a thing. But eventually, Doug and Billy Bob, what's his name? Big Bob.
Big Bob.
Doug and Big Bob just... It's the only Bob name I know. Doug and Big Bob decide to go their separate ways to try and get help. Don't they? Also, we should say that Big Bob is not very nice to Doug.
Well, I think this is where we learn that they have a difference of political opinion.
Yeah.
Is that the right way to put it? Doug doesn't believe in guns as such. Big Bob is all about the guns.
But so, Billy Bob, off to the petrol station.
Yeah, he's gone backwards. Doug's gone forwards to see what he finds ahead. In the meantime, Bobby goes after Dadugs, and he actually finds Beauty, who at first you kind of think she had an accident, but then he realises she's kind of been cut open.
But tell us, Katie Long, what does Big Bob encounter
when he gets back to the gas station? So he, first of all, something that I'm going to come back to later on, is he goes in and he can't find the guy that's running it, but he sees all the paper cuttings on the wall about people going missing in the desert and nuclear testing and pictures of babies in jars, as if that's going to explain exactly what's going on.
Yeah, the old classic babies in jars.
He finds some of the stolen items, and then he finds the petrol station owner in the outhouse with a gun to his head, blows his brains out.
Oh, yeah. And that's quite,
realistic, I think, what I'd imagine it to look like.
Well, it's not a moment where where it does it and the camera's like, no, we're just going to show you after. Do you know what I mean?
You don't just see the splat on the wall.
Yeah, you see his
head is gone.
Yes, yeah, he's got no head in him.
Yeah,
definitely not.
Doug's gone the other way.
Yeah,
Doug's found a big crater full of what looks like abandoned cars.
Yeah.
Can I just say at this point, right? He finds this. he doesn't think it's that suspicious, but he nicks a load of stuff from the car. He steals a load of stuff from the car. He comes back with loads of like sports gear. Like, dude.
Do you know what he doesn't think of getting? A fucking car. That would have got him out there.
Or like parts of the car that will help fix the car that's broken.
Yeah, like a tyre.
yeah, exactly.
Idiot. I see why Big Bob doesn't like him.
But then I'm not sure if he checks, and because I assume all these abandoned cars have had things removed so that people can't go there and salvage things to save themselves.
I've got to be honest, Katie, I don't think these freaky cannibal mutants would be as be giving that as much thought as you are.
No, I think they are.
If you're Big Mama, head of the clan, you're like, look, guys, we need someone to go and take all the cars to pieces because people will try and get out of here.
Well, I'm assuming each car has met a similar fate to what their car has, at least.
Yeah.
So it's incapable of going any distance. Back to Big Bob. He is now sort of freaking out about what's going on because he's found all the stolen stuff. He's seen the cuttings. The guy's dead, and then you just hear, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." Ew. He gets in the car.
Yeah.
Someone's in the car behind him. Bash. You think, goodbye, Big Bob, and you just see him being put onto like one of those roller things into the mines with his bloody head, and he's being rolled in. And that
with
you might assume.
Bloody head. Sorry.
You might assume that's Bob Dunn, right?
Yeah, Bob Dunn.
So we come back. Doug's back. He's saying, "Don't worry, it's your dad. He'll be fine. Let's all just get our heads down." So you've got the mum and the younger sister in the camper van, and Bobby, and you've got Doug and Lynn in the car.
Yeah.
Bobby hasn't told anybody at this stage that he's found Beauty and that she's being killed by something. So he's freaking out a bit that Bob's not back. He eventually goes and bangs on the window of the car to his sister and his brother-in-law and tells them. And at that point, they start to say, okay, maybe we need to do something.
We've seen old Bobby Head being like caressing young Brenda.
No, they haven't gone in the caravan yet. Have they?
Yeah, because the light up outside is to distract them all whilst they're in the caravan.
Oh, I see. He's not called Bulby Head. He's called Goggle.
Goggle Bulby Head.
Yeah. So him and his mate have snuck in.
What's the other guy called? He's called like
I don't know. He's got a bit of a cleft lip, hasn't he? Lizard.
I think he's called Lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're in there. The baby's in the caravan still. FYI, I would not be leaving my young child, even with in-laws, while I slept in a car. And then the fire starts. The mum wakes up and doesn't notice that Brenda's getting touched up by these hill people.
Yeah.
She runs out and is like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm being polite. I'm just trying to be PC.
Hill people.
And it's basically Bob tied to a cactus being set on fire.
Ouchie. Yeah.
So Bobby...
Do you know one thing I noticed about this? This was the thought that went through my head when I got to this part in the film. Because we've seen a lot of their hands.
Whose
just
hands?
like doing things. The
hill
hills.
people.
The hill people. We've seen a lot of just their hands. And my thought was like, they've all got very nice hands. All their hands look very normal.
Didn't notice that.
Go back and watch it.
So here's a big difference. In the 1977 version, no one is particularly disfigured in the way they are in this version.
And then more just like a bit more hillbilly-y.
Yeah, exactly. In this one, they've been purposefully made to look more scary.
Yeah.
Through disfigurement.
Although Ruby doesn't look too scary. She's nice, isn't she?
Ruby's just a teenage girl in the original film.
And she's a teenage girl in this one as well.
Yes, but disfigured.
But not like, not really.
No, not
she's
to the extent,
disfigured
not
the
to
way
the
you and
extent,
I are disfigured.
Yeah, not to the extent that some of the others, particularly in the township, are. So Big Bob's on fire. Doug and Ethel run to help him. And in fact, Doug runs into the caravan as well to get a fire extinguisher and still doesn't notice what's going on.
Yeah. And a fire extinguisher on a fucking 30-foot high pyre. What's that going to do?
Yeah.
Nothing. Dumb.
Anyway, by the time they get him off, it's too late. He dead. And I think that's actually one of the scariest parts of the film, because Big Bob is the one that you expect to be fighting everybody, and he's taken out first, other than the dog.
Well, that's a good point. I didn't really think about that.
That was that when I first ever watched this film. That was what I thought.
I've got a question for you about all of these hill people.
Mm-hmm.
Do they only eat people, or like people's like their favourite thing to eat?
Are they eating people?
They're cannibals.
You don't actually see them eat a people. You don't,
eat a people.
You don't actually. You only see them actually eating animals. They eat the insides of Beauty, and they eat the lovebird, but you don't see them ever eating a person, do you?
No, I know, but then I guess going back to where we just left things with Brenda and Catherine in the trailer after the bird's been eaten, they take Catherine the baby to eat her.
They do, yeah, that's true actually. But then also I feel like the attacking people is more about revenge on what they've had to go through with the nuclear testing and the fact that they've been left in the state that they're in.
I mean, why don't you just move? Just move.
Well, they wouldn't be accepted by society, Mike, that's why.
Well, you don't know that. You got accepted.
Yeah, but I'm not eating up dogs and birds. Well, I am eating birds.
Yeah, exactly.
Not love birds.
No.
Don't want any disease.
But yeah, so I think that they obviously do eat people.
Yeah, possibly. So at this point, Lynn goes back into the caravan to try and save her baby. Mm-hmm. Also a gross scene there where he starts like breastfeeding from her. And then she stabs him in the leg.
Yeah.
And that gets her killed. Again, big sister killed. Out of all of the siblings, you think, who can we rely on? She's the next one. And then the mum gets shot. She doesn't die instantly.
Ultimately, by the end of it, the two parents are dead. The elder sister is dead. It's just all the other people. And
Catherine's
Catherine,
been
the
taken.
baby, has been taken.
Yeah.
To be nibbled on.
So now we are relying on Doug to save the day.
Fucking hell. So, do we think there is a significance, right? Katie? Wow.
Yeah.
Get ready for a new part of the show.
Yeah.
That just made up right now. The intellectual question of the week.
Oh, okay.
There is obviously a significance in getting someone who is anti-violence to go and commit the violence to save the family. But what do you think it's trying to say? Is it basically just saying, look, you can be anti-violent, but we're all going to have to do it eventually?
No, I don't think it's that deep. I think it's, if you take someone's child, they're going to fight with everything they've got to get them back, despite their beliefs.
But Doug is off to the township, isn't he? Yeah,
and he takes Beast with him.
How does he know where the township is, or does he just... I mean, a little bit of me thinks it's sort of made out like he's just following blood. Like, oh, a blood print. Oh.
This is where you start meeting other characters that aren't necessarily the ones that are doing the main attacking.
I want to find their names.
Well, I'll tell you my names for them. Head brace guy, bloaty head guy.
There's Big Brain, Pluto.
I think that's head brace guy.
Yeah, kill Pluto with his own axe before killing another mutant. Cyst. Ha!
Cyst. Is that the bloaty head guy?
Yeah, it could be. That's what I'd call someone that had a cyst for a head.
So he's knocked unconscious. He wakes up in a freezer full of bodies. And this freezer is locked.
We've all been in a locked freezer before.
He starts making his way around the town, and it's kind of a mixture between these old abandoned 40s, 50s homes, which are set up with lots of mannequins. And that's freaky, isn't it?
Yeah, the mannequins is weird.
Yeah. Also at this point, he is in one of the homes, and there's all the mannequins sat around a dining table, which is laid out as if they're having dinner. But also at this dining table is the body of Big Bob, who has an American flag stake through his head, which I think is supposed to be quite symbolic.
And do you think Douglas? And do you think Doug is a bit like, I'm fine with that. You deserve this.
He's being attacked at this point, so I don't think he cares too much.
Oh, yeah.
And Doug, despite the odds, manages to overpower Goggle. And he, I think it's axe to the throat. Then he pulls the flag out of Bob's head, and it goes through the back of Goggle's head. Hooray!
So off the back of all this, Douglas, he just sort of like makes it home, doesn't he? Makes it home, you know what I mean.
Brenda and Bobby also set up a trap within the caravan, which is very long-winded.
Very long-winded. I disagree with it. It's dumb.
Okay.
So Doug takes off on his journey to go and fight a settlement of radioactive mutants, and that whole time it's cutting back to them like unfurling chicken wire. It's so dumb.
But the chicken wire is tied to one of the little baby toys, which jingles when someone walks past to alert them that someone's coming.
Yeah.
So they manage to kill one of them because they lure him in, they unplug the gas. On the bottom of the slide door, they've attached a couple of matches, and in comes this guy.
What do they lure him in with? Some nice crunchy cats?
Themselves.
Some nice... Oh.
And they climb out the window at the other side as he goes in. So he did.
It is sort of weird, this film, isn't it? In that, I guess, it because usually with horror films, we like to see people get picked off one by one, and it doesn't really happen in this film. Like, those people that die near the beginning are dead. And no one else dies, I don't think, apart from, the baddies. The baddies.
So final bit, Ruby's ran off with the baby, is trying to protect the baby.
So Ruby, you mentioned earlier, Ruby seems to just be like, she's a good mutant.
Other than delivering the stolen goodies to the petrol station guy at the beginning.
Yeah, but she's just doing what she was told.
Well, yeah, that's the worst she does, isn't it? She finds Bobby's hoodie, she wears it, she likes it. She's a bit kind of like into them, isn't she?
She's totally obsessed with them.
And then she tries to save the baby, which means all of the stuff that Doug has done is useless because he's still not got the baby back.
Doug's just gone in and killed a whole village worth of people.
Of her family.
For no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason. Anyway, it's Doug versus Lizard.
Yes. But then Ruby sacrifices herself by running into Lizard. So he puts the baby down, she runs into him, and she kills them both by hurtling them off the cliff. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and then after, isn't it? It's almost this like wild western almost like slow-mo bit of him walking back over the thing,
He walks back with the baby and the dog. Bobby and Brenda see him and they all get together and hug. It's going to be okay. And then it slowly starts to zoom out and you realise another person is watching them through binoculars. They're going to die. The end.
I was about to say, like, do you know whenever you have in films, like, those moments of, like, you know, people coming back from war, or the heroes coming off the spaceship, and it's all, like, in my head, my one's always, see if you can guess which one it is. My heart wants to see like a ring on a birthday. Did you get it?
No.
It's when Fraulein Maria is coming back after she's left, and they just hear her voice in the distance.
Who?
Fraulein Maria. Fraulein Maria.
Who? The Sound of Music?
Correct.
Also in The Hills.
Is it?
The hills are alive.
I understand. Maybe she's singing, "The hills, they have eyes."
Exactly.
I'm 11 new.
Did you like it? I feel like you didn't enjoy it as much as I did.
I did like it, but okay, I'm gonna say this in two ways. Well, did I like it? In a way, like, no. But
too
also,
gory?
like, no, it's not really gory. I didn't find it too gory.
Okay.
Like, the gory bits for me, that they weren't like, it wasn't. The thing is with Saw, the gore is like watching a razor blade slowly cut your hand skin. No. Whereas this is like just watching a head explode.
Yeah.
I can deal with that. But as films go, though, I've got to be honest, nothing really happens. Like, stuff happens, but it's an hour and 45 minutes for a plot that you could write on the back of a napkin.
I loved it.
I know you do, and that's okay.
Are you saying I'm simple?
No. I'm saying you like napkins
And doilies.
Doings. We're going to take a little break and we'll be right back with you. Hello everybody, welcome back. It is that part of the show where we talk our favourite lines and try an AI script. Remember, you can't sue us because
it's AI.
So, I think my favourite lines we've sort of already said. Obviously, Daddy.
Yeah.
What?
Scary bit.
Great line. And also the thing that the attendant says, just because it's like such a intentionally but cliched line, when he's like, "You don't see too many travellers around here, where y'all headed?" And I just like that line because it was very
Says what?
cliche. You heard.
You don't see many travellers around here wearing...
Where y'all headed?
Right, okay. Mine isn't... the line that I've written down isn't as such about the line itself. It's when Doug's in the township and he runs into the room and there's two children on the floor and they just say, "Mister, will you play with us?" And they're just living a normal life, it seems.
Yes.
How is their life normal?
I mean, I don't know. But it is... Yeah. It is a film, though. Kids like, why did no one save those two children?
Well, he also just leaves them. Like, there's no concern there for them.
Well, no. But, so, I wouldn't be taking any... You might pick up those children, and they're like, "Hey, mister, please play with us." And they're like taking a chunk out of his neck.
I would have concern for them.
Yeah, but you wouldn't pick up a baby shark, Do, 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 do. It's AI script time.
So I think I'm more of a Sam and you're more of a Jess in this. Yeah.
The hills have eyes. The radio characters Sam, nervous, trying to stay calm. Jess, practical, increasingly frightened. Wind howls across an empty desert. Footsteps crunch on gravel.
Tell me again why we left the car.
Because the engine's dead. Because your shortcut turned into the middle of nowhere.
Okay, first of all, nobody could have known this road wasn't on the map.
The fact it wasn't on the map was a clue, Sam.
Wait, did you hear that?
The radio?
Yeah, it hasn't worked for hours.
Someone's out there.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear us?
What direction did it come from?
I don't know.
Behind you.
Sam,
Don't.
I think we should leave.
Yeah, definitely. Leaving sounds great.
Too late.
It's not Jigsaw.
Run!
I can't see anything.
Just keep moving.
What's that?
Don't ask questions. Run!
How did it get over there?
Sam!
What?
Look!
That's not a person.
Run!
Why are you leaving such massive gaps?
I wasn't. I was just trying to follow everything.
You are not on your A game tonight.
Now it is time for
You're trying to make sure people don't hear you in the next hotel room over.
Yeah, and that they want to answer them.
Yeah.
So, ready? First
Yep.
question. What was your biggest why did they do that moment?
Okay. I've got two. Deux.
Oh.
The first one is, why did the guy in the petrol station feel the need to have all of those paper cuttings on the wall to connect him to the crime?
That's
What's the
fair.
point?
That's fair.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mike.
You're welcome.
And the other thing was, with the hill people, one of them had a head brace. How did he get
Yeah.
that?
I thought that. I was like, oh, so you go in NHS, is it?
yeah, exactly.
Out here,
Regular
NHS
visits to
neck
the doc.
brace. I did think that. It gives the impression that the mutant people aren't very caring, but obviously this kid has been born and they've been like, he needs a neck brace, sort him out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I made him one.
And someone has the capability to do that, and it's comprehensive. There's lots of other kind of more blatant ones, but those two things I was just kind of like, why? What about you?
Why? Yeah, there are lots of better ones. My biggest one is why Brenda, did you take, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes to wake up whilst that guy was caressing your head?
Maybe she was enjoying it.
Yeah, but she wasn't, because if they're enjoying it in films, they do this. And she didn't do that.
Yeah, good point.
But he was basically there with his big old, these big old sausage fingers bashing her around, and she's just sleeping. Mental.
Big old shovel hands.
Yeah.
True.
She could have woken up quicker and
And alerted everybody to the situation.
yeah, sounded the alarm.
Yeah, agree.
That's what I think. That's my opinion. Next question.
Yep.
Do you think you would survive?
Do you know what? I think I might be like a bit of a Doug character in this one, where I surprise everybody.
Not Big Mama. Not Big Mama.
I feel like Big Mama at the moment.
Just take your hair off at them.
Give it a brush. No, I think I would be the one that was underestimated to be the one that would survive, and therefore, yes, I would be triumphant.
Absolute bullshit.
Argue with that.
Do you know what you would have to do as Doug? You'd have to walk to that township.
I guess.
We're going to be there on your mobility scooter. And give me a good job.
I did do some off-roading today, you know.
That's true.
I'd get myself on one of those mine shaft trolleys.
Yeah. I think I would survive because I didn't align. It felt just like the people surviving.
Because you'd be a hill person.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'd be cyst.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hi, my name is Cest. But I'd pronounce it Cest, like that.
You can call me sister.
You can call me Sesta. Sesta. But no, I think I would survive. Oh, it's difficult. Because, do you know the thing about these hill people? Love that we've just, reinventing the franchise and calling them hill people.
They don't like dogs.
They don't like dogs, but they do use guns. If it was hill people and they were like, because in these sorts of films they make them go, yeah, and they're going to crush your skull to death. Yeah, I'd be fine because, some of them don't even have full working bodies.
Yeah.
But with their guns,
yeah,
I'm as susceptible as anyone to gun violence.
So you wouldn't?
I don't think I would.
I'll save you. Don't worry.
You give me a lift on the back.
Yeah, I've got you. Got you, Mike.
We get a brief glimpse of Big Brain explaining why they are doing what they are doing, which is getting revenge on the government for radiation poisoning. Do you feel an ounce of sympathy for the mutants, or does their behaviour completely wipe out any they are the real victims nuance?
I have no sympathy whatsoever. Eating a dog is not any kind of protest to the government.
What about a baby?
Likewise.
Okay.
I mean, if no one knows it's happening, it is not a protest. Okay. No.
Oh, yeah. That's not a protest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird. It's a bit of a weird protest, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to do this, but no one can know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ever. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't think I have sympathy for I maybe have sympathy for their parents.
I have sympathy for the children in the township who seem innocent. They've not done anything bad, as far as we know. But I had more sympathy with Leatherface from Chainsaw Massacre than I do with these people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it because why is that?
Because in Chainsaw Massacre, he wasn't luring them in to kill them. They home invaded him.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I know. Whereas these people have been lured here for one reason and one reason only.
Yeah. To crunch them buns.
Yeah.
Where would we put the baddie on the scarometer?
I'm going to put them quite high.
Gosh, I really do like this film.
I do. I'm going to say a solid 8.
Really?
Yeah.
But are you talking just aesthetically, or actually you fear for your life?
Well, first of all, there's multiples of them, and at different skill levels.
Yeah.
Different skill levels of killings.
Different mutant skill levels. It's kind of like the X-Men.
But if you think about what they do to the dad, he's attacked, he's injured, he's dragged, and then he's set on fire. And then even after he's dead, they're still mutilating his body.
Yeah. I mean, they need to spend their time elsewhere.
Where would you put the baddie on the scary meter?
Okay, so, I'm doing my new system. Are they scary as an audience member? 5. Would I be scared of them in real life?
If they're coming at you with an axe?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them are scary, I guess. Okay, I'll give them a 6.
Yeah, not rude.
I'll give them a 5.5.
Yeah.
So what are you giving them?
8.
Oh, so then we have to do it again. Shit. So, like a...
I think they're getting... Yeah. At least.
All right, 6.5. 6.5. Sorry, I know you're desperate to try and fill the top of the scarometer with something, and I'm really pulling it back.
I think you better pick next week's film wisely then.
With my flazé-da attitude.
Yeah.
Last question. What bit made you go, you scared me?
So I've kind of mentioned it before, but the dad dying first, being kind of represented as the strongest character with a bit of a military or police background, into his guns, no nonsense, and then the lengths that they go to kill him. I think that's the scariest part of the film, right?
I mean, Katie, you're being so real right now. Do you know, actually, though, I think the bit that maybe not so much you scared me as it is like, oh, you surprised me. But it makes you kind of go, is when the sister gets shot. Because it's just such a real-world human thing, even though we're in an almost kind of, like with these monsters, but then just shooting someone right through the head.
Because it's just a quick death rather than any kind of torture.
But because I think because you have these monsters, you expect the deaths to be supernatural too, and the deaths are not supernatural. Like, the deaths are not monstrous. Pulling out a gun and be like, is not a it is, you know what I mean? It is not a cliche
I think
move.
like you get normal people killing other people in the way that they kill, but they kind of takes things like rape and killing and creates this monster who's going to do all of these things, when actually the reality is you don't have to look odd to do that, and that's almost more scary, surely.
Yeah. This film is deep, man. Fucking deep.
So can I, just before we finish this section, I wanted to tell you about the older version and the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Between the two films. So in the original, there's no like nuclear testing. There's no disfigurement for any particular reason. The main hill person is actually the son of the guy that runs the petrol station.
Okay. Yeah.
So they've had this baby, but he's describing the baby at the beginning as unnatural, I guess. Like, he was really hairy when he was born, and he was huge, and he I don't know whether he killed his mother when he was born by being born, or do you know what I mean, or injured her badly. But but they basically, as he became a teenager, he ran off into the hills and is now like the threat to his father that runs the petrol station. And then he meets, they are basically a family of hillbillies, but he meets these, this woman, and they have a family. And the people that are attacking who are living in the hills as well, no sort of township, are just these hillbillies which started with the son.
Right.
So it is very different in that respect.
Yeah.
And there's still a Ruby, and she's still good. but she's not, other than wearing some like dirty clothes, there's nothing about her that would alert you to the fact that she's part of this family.
Yeah.
I just thought that was quite interesting that they'd strayed so far from that.
Did you have a preference for either one?
No, I liked both.
For different reasons, I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah. There's not all the violence at the town that there is in the original bit, and you learn more of the family dynamics between the hill people in the original, I guess.
I'll have to go watch the original now, I guess.
I watched it free on YouTube.
Cool!
Oh, yeah, I know. Thank you for listening to You Scared Me.
If you'd like to find us on social media, you can find us at You Scared Me Podcast, or you can email us at youscaredmepodcast@gmail.com. And that's with 2 H's. High five.
Bow, bow, bow.
Ta-ta.